Hello and welcome along. In this mod spotlight, we will be taking a look at the Weidemann 1502DR pack. This is by Lulu 88520 and is released as part of the Giants mod contest 2017. It is a fantastic little thing. It's classed as a wheel loader, but it is absolutely tiny. I mean, there's no size to it at all. I quite like the textures. The design feels a little bit boxy. There's a lot of sharp edges, but the textures on it are quite nice, really nice actually. No markings on it, so I don't know if that is true to how it is. But yeah, this just seems like a great little thing. If you had just a few animals, I think this would be a great little thing to have. The only issue I've had so far is I don't seem to be able to get the octo to work. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem to be powered at all, which isn't surprising, considering that there's nothing on it to power it. But I can't seem to get it to turn. But let's jump into it. We can see pretty much everything anyway. But if we jump in, you can see the size. Oh wow, the driver is a little bit. Yeah, he looks like he's a little bit scared. Now it does have apparently dynamic hoses. So if I connect up to what I think is a log grab, is that one. The hoses should all connect up to it. The sound is a little bit of a letdown. It's it's a standard tractor sound from the game. It sounds a little bit overpowered to me. Right, so pick that up, and yeah, our hoses have connected, which is quite cool. I quite like this. It's just a cracking little piece of kit. This does give out a nice burst of black smoke when you put your foot down. Now, I don't think this is going to handle the bumps on the test track very well. But, oh yeah, it's not doing too badly. Let's take it over here. Now, here I expect it to ground out, but it's holding its own. Yeah, it's handling the rough ground quite well, and seems to be a rugged little bit of kit. We will just head up the side bit here. It's not the most detailed mod, so I'm not expecting anything from the underside, and not surprised by the result there. But yeah, this is just a cracking little mod. There's not a lot to say about it. It is solid. It's not causing any issues. It seems to be pretty good so far as everything goes. As I said, the only issue I have had with it is that I can't get the octo to work. But beyond that, great little mod. If you're looking, this is one of those ones. It's not listed in the modern classics, but it would certainly fit in with them. And if you were doing a map where you were going for classic stuff and you wanted just a little piece of equipment to run around the yards and clean up the animals and things like that, I think you could do a lot worse than this. I really do. I think it would be a great little addition to a farm like that. Let's have a look in the shop and see how much all this costs. So it does come under wheel loaders, which I would question a little bit. I don't particularly think it's a wheel loader. I would have said it's more a front loader. But yeah, it's listed under here. You can see here that it has... so there's nothing really here beyond what we can see in the screen. So it's £40 a day for the basic setup with hard surface tyres. It has 35 horsepower, it takes 53 litres of fuel and goes at 14 miles an hour. And yeah, that will cost you $4,789. To go to all-terrain tyres adds 500. and they are the only customization for it. So your total price, your high price for this, if you will, is £5,289. That's great for a little front loader stroke wheel loader. That's really good. That will get a lot of jobs done. The universal shovel is 550, not customizable. £2 a day. £2 a day maintenance, 700 litres in it, and takes everything, which is great. The manure fork, £1 a day, 750 litres, and takes basically straw, silage, hay, manure, chaff, and grass. So that's a manure fork. I thought that was a because it's shown with a log in it on the mod site, but of course it's a manure fork. Pallet fork, £2 a day, so it's more expensive for the pallet fork. In fact, that's a pallet fork? Okay, that's a bit strange because that looks like a manure fork. That's a little bit strange. £2 a day, 750 litres, so the same as the what is listed as the manure fork, and takes the same stuff. Yeah, I don't think that's a pallet fork. That to me is misnamed. That is a manure fork, and that's a manure clamp, or something slightly different. And then we got the pousse fourrage, which is £1 a day. I can't seem to get it to work, but then I'm not cleaning anywhere at the moment. So yeah, that might produce that might work once you get into a cleaning area, and that's £350. So yeah, the whole thing is not really going to set you back more than £10,000 to have this in your game, on your map. And I think that'd be really useful on a little small map where you need to where you're just doing fairly small jobs. I think it would be perfect. So yeah, well worth checking out, especially if you're looking for a classic vehicle to use on a small map. And that's where I'll leave that. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time. Goodbye.